now it's recording.
Hi.
Okay, so I'm gonna livecom this, not obviously in my dorm, but in a friend's apartment. So she's off screen. So if a random voice from the side comments at me, don't be afraid.
I'm so excited about all the clout I'm gonna get from
All
this.
the clout, all the popularity.
So much clout. So much clout.
Okay, so this is the team that he has. So the thing about this league, right, is that it's like the draft stuff that I explained to you, except like all the Pokemon that people choose are like low tier, which means like they're usually smaller, they're weaker, but like since you can only do the weaker ones.
Weren't you like playing Suicune the other day?
That's a different league.
Okay.
So that's the one that was like on the DS and Wi-Fi. This one's like on the simulator.
All right.
So this is his team. It's fine. It is kind of bulky and fast, but this is what I'm bringing. I'm bringing Floatzel, which just hits really hard, and then a Selgor is nice because it gets hazards, which means if you like stack spikes on the opponent's field, other Pokemon will switch in, and they'll take damage over time. So it's like over time it does damage.
Yeah, so like the long game, the first one tank, second one long game.
Long game. Well, no, this isn't a tank. This is like a glass cannon. It like hits really hard, but it doesn't take hits very well.
I didn't see the defense.
So the defensive one is Registeel.
Okay.
That's this thing. It's obviously very defensive. This one's like the end game cleaner. So this one like is supposed to like win in the end.
Right.
Like once everything is weakened, this comes in and just beats everything.
Okay.
It's very hard to explain. This is sort of another wall, another sort of thing that aids this one. They both sort of go hand in hand. And this I've never brought to a game before because it's really small. Yeah, Potato the hippo.
Aww.
And then this one is just a breaker. So essentially it comes in and deals a bunch of damage with one hit, rather than this one, which does it over time.
Yeah.
And the cool thing about the spikes here is even if this Pokemon goes down, the spikes stay up on the field. Unless he gets rid of them, which some moves can do. But
hopefully.
Yeah.
What is the other person like? Does their team include like a Pokemon that could theoretically do that?
Yeah, they all usually do. Any good players theoretically have any good players theoretically have items that can or not items, moves that can clear hazards, which are the spikes. So this man just canceled on me.
What?
He just canceled the challenge. Okay.
Oh, so like.
No, he must have just messed something up.
Okay.
Okay.
I was gonna say, damn, I was so excited. Clout.
So in this league, that's not what I want. In this league, I'm 3-0, so I have 3 wins and 0 losses. He has 2 wins and 1 loss. So we'll see. Let me turn the volume down too.
3 wins and 0
Okay.
losses. Look at you.
I know, I'm so good,
You absolute deity.
but for example, if he wins, then we're the same record. So, okay, so.
Wait, I thought you said he was 2-1, you're 3-0.
Right. So if he wins, he'd be 3-1.
Right,
if I lose, I'd be 3-1.
I'm so conditionally acted right now that I can't do math.
It's okay. So what didn't he bring? He brought Miltank. He brought basically everything I expected. He didn't bring Dugtrio, which is kind of annoying because I speed crept a lot for Dugtrio. Like I prepped for its speed by making my other Pokemon fast, and he didn't end up bringing it.
Oh, rip.
So that was kind of useless. He didn't bring Rotom, which, He doesn't have a water resist, so Floatzel's better just go the fuck in.
All right.
He doesn't have a Mon that resists water, so I think the plan still stands that and his only clear is Articuno, and I don't think he'll use Articuno for clearing. And if he does, I can just go into Registeel. So I think I'm going to go into, I'm going to start with a Selgor and just get spikes up, which was the game plan from the start.
Long game.
Long game, right. We're playing the long game here.
Hell yeah.
And he's just going to fucking take all his sweet-ass time. Okay, so he leads Beheeyem. And that's kind of scary, but I also think he's going to switch out because I'm a bug type and he's a psychic type. I can't really do anything to him, but also, like, I feel like he wants to switch out just because I'm a bug type and he's a psychic type. But I'm going to just make sure this thing doesn't kill me. This is like a calculator. So if he's that...
This is so much more complicated.
I know,
than,
it's definitely out there.
It's just like, damn, y'all go hard. Like, this I just remember having, like, my dinky little Nintendogs DS with, like... I remember the day I got Black and White, actually. That was really fun.
Is that the last game you've owned? Black and White?
No. X, I think. Or no, Y.
Y. Okay.
Y. Yeah.
Hopefully the mic can pick you up, but we'll see.
Oh.
Okay, so he switched out like I thought.
It's okay.
So that's nice. So since he switched out like I thought, I have a couple options. I could go for this move, which would kill both him and me. But I think I want to keep Speed Pickle around. That's its name. Its name is Speed Pickle. And I'm going to go into my Hippo. Yeah, I'm going to go into Hippo. So that did 9, which doesn't really matter, because now I get to switch out. So this move let me attack and switch out on the same turn.
Yeah.
And I think I'm going to go into my Hippo, because ground is super effective against poison. And look at that. Okay, so that was like a 10% chance to happen, which is kind of shitty, but it's okay. Now I'm going to make another prediction here, because I don't think he wants to stay in.
Right.
Because I could just hit him really hard. So I'm going to go for a Toxic. And the reason this is risky is because Toxic doesn't affect poison types, and he's a poison type. But I think he's going to switch. So it's a risky move.
High risk, high reward?
High risk, high reward. And if he doesn't switch, then I just, like, waste a turn. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Hopefully he switches on.
So hopefully he switches. I feel like he would. Because he has, like, Miltank, he has... Yeah, see, he goes into Behem here. And if that gets Toxic, that's really good. See? Yeah. So that's 6. So this thing probably has something called Energy Ball, which would be super effective against me. It might have Focus Blast. I don't know if it gets it. Oh, it doesn't get Focus Blast. So Regiseal's a really good switch in for me, because I don't think he can touch Regiseal. Yeah, Psychic does only 22. And now, Registeel can do the same thing as the Spike with these rocks. And the thing about the rocks is that they... See, like this bird Pokemon he has, Articuno. Yeah. I think you know Articuno.
Yeah, I know Articuno.
It doesn't get hit by the spikes because the spikes are on the ground. But the rocks are, like, in the air for whatever reason. So it gets hit by the rocks.
No, have you seen that meme that's like, rock, if you hit a bird with a rock, it dies. Like, the explanation for, like, oh, like... Water douses a fire. Fire consumes grass. Like, the rocks don't conduct electricity. If you hit a bird with a rock, it dies.
Yeah. None of this makes sense. Okay, so he just has, like, Hidden Power, which is super effective, but, like, doesn't do, like, much damage to me. So I'm not too worried about it. That's, like, Hidden Power Ground, I think, which is okay. Okay, so I'm really just... I'm doing what I said I would do and just hazard stacking him. So, I'm just gonna Iron Head, which is gonna put him at 30, and then he's gonna die to Toxic, because he was poisoned. Sweet! I don't know what he's gonna go into now, but I got the first kill, so I'm feeling good. And I have all these things on the side of him, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I got all the hazards, so all his Pokemon are gonna take... When they switch in, they're going to take damage.
Right.
And right now the only thing... Well, I guess the little Hippo is poisoned, but... Hey, it happens.
Shit occurs.
Shit occurs. Honestly, like... We call it hacks. It's hacks when like, a percentage chance occurs. Like, if Ice Beam freezes you, or if Thunderbolt paralyzes you, that's hacks. And it usually means, yeah, it's totally luck, but we like to tell people they're cheating. There's someone in the league named Ben who gets hacks all the time, and he's a really bad player, but he gets hacks all the time and wins because of it.
That's kind of a meme, though. Like, that's a little bit funny.
Exactly. Ben's actually really good. He just hates when I say it. Okay, he's just not going to anything, so we'll see. I feel like if I was him, I would go for... I feel like he has to go into Gabite, because that's the only thing... Because, like, that is Earthquake, and that kills my Registeel. But if he goes Gabite, I can just go into a Selgor, probably. So we'll see. The other nice thing about a Selgor, too, is I can just... You know that move that I said that can just kill both of us?
Yeah.
I could just trade 1 for 1 if I ever want to. Okay, so I can choose to let this thing go down, or I can switch out and save it. But I don't know if I need to save it. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know if there's anything I want to switch into. I think I'm just going to Toxic it in case he gets Rocks Up, but he doesn't, so he gets Earthquake, which is totally okay.
Okay.
And now, this thing is kind of scary, but it's fine.
It's fine. Everything is fine.
Everything's okay.
Everything is peaceful and good.
Everything's peaceful and good. Just the one thing I need to do is I need to calc 2 of my Mons.
Okay.
And see if a move kills them. Kills this Gabite.
Alright.
249.
God, this is just like fascinating. Like,
I know.
The complexity of all of it.
Man, if I brought a certain set, I would just win right now. That's
I'm gonna get called a fucking casual in the comments and stuff because I'm just
no one comments on these things. It's all like, okay. Okay, so Floatzel doesn't kill this Gabite, presumably. Does Gallade kill this? It does. So Gallade kills it. But also there's a chance Gallade gets outsped, which is kind of sad. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to go into Floatzel, and we're going to click Ice Punch. And what's good about Ice Punch is it just essentially... it kills this for sure. The only downside is he'll go into something else that's... Well, I think it's a good move. I don't really know what else he can go into that'll be good. Yeah, he just has to let this go down. Which is nice.
Yeah. Sorry, I was holding my breath for a second.
It's okay. And now...
The mic didn't pick up on that.
I don't know. The mic definitely... I don't know if the mic's even picking up on you, in all truthfulness. I might just be talking to a ghost. No one knows.
You are. You're talking to a ghost.
I make shit vids anyway.
How do you know that I'm not a ghost, though?
It's true.
How do you know that other people can even see me?
You're right.
Aiden, we've been waiting for you to wake up for 10 years. Wake up.
Floatzel. Hots. Ice Punch does not a ton to this thing, which is going to be kind of bad. But Aqua Jet does... Okay, so if I go for Ice Punch, it would take... How much damage would Slurpuff take on input? It would take 12 plus 12. So it would have 76 left. That doesn't sound right. Maybe it is. Slurpuff would have 76 left. So if I went for... If I got 2 low rolls, I would still kill with Aqua Jet plus Ice Punch. Assuming it's spread. And if not, then Gallade. But then I have to worry about Drain Punch, which is kind of iffy.
Why is it iffy?
I'm worried about him going into this one little pink mon and setting up.
Uh-huh.
I don't know if he will, though.
Potentially. Anything could happen.
Anything could happen. Now I wish that I... Okay, so he went into Miltank. That's actually really good. I think I'm going to go into Gallade, which is this fighting monster. As he body slams, and he fucking gets hacks on me because he's a cheater. See? Look at that.
It's not legit.
I know. It's
hacks.
just bullshit.
Hacks.
It's complete unfairness.
Also, I think you're getting a phone call.
It doesn't matter. My mom is calling me. Okay, so he totally just fucked me over because I would have just killed him. But that's okay. So let's see how much damage that did. I assume it's not offensive, but we're just gonna double check. Body slam did... Huh. That actually did a pretty decent amount of damage. So decent that I feel like this thing is offensive. As weird as that sounds. Huh.
It doesn't sound weird because I'm gonna be honest with you. A lot of this is like just going right over my head.
That's okay.
It's so fascinating, but it's also like.
I figured that's what it would be, but it's okay. Okay, so.
It's great because you know you can like.
I'm just going to this thing.
Explain to a casual and increase your audience base.
I'm just gonna go into this thing and hope that it just wins. Is basically the plan. Ice Punch. I can Dragon Dance. And now I'm gonna do this thing called Head Smash, and this is where the dragon basically just has to. This move is very inaccurate, so 20% of the time it doesn't hit. However, oh my god. Oh fuck.
Did it not hit? What happened?
This Pokemon has an ability that makes it so damn moves don't do recoil, but I gave it the wrong ability by accident, and now I might lose because of it. Oh, shit. Mistake and a half. Okay, so that sucks.
F.
I'm just gonna go for Earthquake. Oh wow, okay, so Sucker Punch doesn't kill. That's nice. And Tyranitrum's gonna get 2 kills there. I think this is okay though, because yeah, this is okay. Yeah, I should be fine. Because even if this thing goes down, Floatzel should clean up. Should finish the rest of the Pokemon.
Okay, you've seen the? Have you ever seen the So This Is Basically videos?
Yeah. That's me right now.
I'm thinking about the
So basically, we're good.
Like the Pokemon one.
Yeah.
Just like, hi, I'm Professor Tree, and I'm gonna ask you what your gender is.
Okay, so this is weird, but no, I'm just gonna Head Smash. Huh! So good. Love Tyrantrum. Okay. And then Tyrantrum died, unfortunately, because I'm an idiot and didn't give it the right ability.
You know, everyone fucks up. It's just part of the human condition, and you are amazing.
Thankfully, Floatzel should get the last kill, which it does. Okay, cool. So we are now still undefeated.
Oh, so that was
nice.
Is that the whole?
That's the whole game.
Oh, damn!
I won.
Congratulations.
Because now I have 3 Pokemon on my side, and he has 0.
Sweet.
What was the bulk on Tyrantrum? 60 HP, but Floatzel cleaned anyways. I'm actually kind of upset that Tyrantrum lived to the Sucker Punch, because Floatzel could have gotten 3 kills. Because on top of like winning games, your Pokemon like their kills get ranked up, and Floatzel's doing really well.
Oh,
but 60 HP, but Floatzel cleaned anyways. I mean it did. I would have still had Intimidate. Sure, but you're also coming in on a ton of rocks and spikes. I think he's arguing that if that move on my dragon killed, then also like I was strong jump by accident. Only the okay. That I'll talk to him in a bit. I'm just gonna finish the game.